You'd think I'd be able to find my way around Witney, because I was born here. But I can't. I was going to the supermarket, had Sydney in the back of the car, left home, got to the end of my road and thought, I need to go left to the supermarket, and then I got to the roundabout. And I used to live very close to this roundabout with my parents, so it's maybe a roundabout I've crossed over, driven around multiple times a day. And I got to the roundabout and I had no idea which exit to take to get to the supermarket. And I panicked, but went onto the roundabout, maybe did 3 laps around it and thought, no, I have no idea. This is really scary. Turned around and went home. And that was what made me go and see the GP. I would feel it coming on, so I was aware it was about to happen. And then I would have this intense feeling that I had been here before, that I knew what was about to happen. And then it would sort of be almost as if I was watching myself. You know, someone said to you, I can see another life. I go into these dazes and I can see somebody else and I'm watching myself. You'd think, okay, maybe you should see a doctor. For the first 12 years, I didn't tell anybody about it. Then it was diagnosed as a heart condition, and then eventually 3 years ago as epilepsy. Certainly before I was diagnosed, I thought there were 2 types of epilepsy, that you either had a seizure and fell to the floor, or you stared into space for about 10 minutes. I think that's why I was worried about telling people that I had epilepsy, because they might think, oh, do we need to be watching out for her all the time? And it's really not like that. I was diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy, and there's 2 separate things. One's amnesia and one's a spatial awareness. When I told my manager that I had this amnesia, I was really worried. I'm embarrassed by it. And he said, don't worry, although it's sad for you, we're really benefiting from your hyper-organisation, your planning, your quick thinking. He didn't make me feel like it was a bad thing. He made me feel like it was actually a really positive part of me. But my family can be so mean. About a year after I was diagnosed, my older brother was going to Photoshop lots of photos. So, oh, don't you remember? That was our 5th sibling. So we do make jokes about it, and it's easier that way. There are some memories that I will be devastated about that I've lost, like my wedding that I don't remember. So I have pictures of it all over the house. You'll probably see I have photos up everywhere. I keep a minimal diary with dates in it, but I used to keep a diary, but I stopped it because it was really sad reading it and not remembering any of the things that I'd written down. I think it just makes you a little bit, live in the moment, look forward to things rather than thinking about the past as well. Because I can't think about the past, I have to look forward to things and plan things.